welcome back to L5 Star FC. Hit that subscribe button. We are talking about a Liverpool-Manchester United reaction. Manchester United beat by Liverpool at Old Trafford. The first, or one of the many times we've seen it, but the records are there to be broken. I'm joined by Salah, where we go over this. But before we get into it, please subscribe to L5 Star FC. Also, drop a subscribe to Clock Talk TV as well. Guys, much appreciated. But I'll give you a lowdown of the game. Obviously, Man United went ahead. Bruno Fernandes, I think he would have scored anyway. It deflected off Nat Phillips. Salah obviously scored late on, but obviously there was a lot of penalty shouts. We equalised just before half time thanks to a Jota goal, and then quickly nipped a second to really rub the salt in the wounds and get that psychological boost. Then 3-1 comes straight after half time. Bobby Firmino scoring on either side of half time, and Salah wrapped it off after a Marcus Rashford scare goal, I should say, because it did scare me. It gave me heart palpitations for the last 20 minutes in particular. But Salah, how are you feeling after what is a massive win for Liverpool this season?
Hard work, great performance. I think 10-minute mark, first 10 minutes, I think we were poor. I think we let United control the game. I think after that, we just dominated. We just kept on going at them. Of course, that goal before halftime was very important for us just because it gave us motivation. And then, boom, first goal comes in. Halftime, I thought halftime is when United usually take over, as we've seen. That's the case with Manchester United this season. They always perform in the second half, but no, we were too good for them. Second half, as soon as it starts, a goal. And then, but then when I think after that, I think 20 minutes after goal, I think we let United again take control of the game, which is when they scored with Marcus Rashford. I think I have to say, I think that was one of the mistakes the defence made. But of course, it's an inexperienced defence. There was going to leave spaces in behind, but that's fine. But again, the disrespect Mohamed Salah is getting, he's just scored again yesterday, and I see pundits like Garth Brooks criticising him like he was working hard for that team. Don't say Salah don't work hard for that team. So overall, it was such a special performance. So I'm really, really happy with the team.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. They obviously will get into the Salah goal and how big that is for him. But we'll obviously touch on Man United. Obviously, they're very good. They know how to come back. We were expecting some sort of quality and that phase in the game in the second half, which we did see that last 20 minutes in particular. Because you just never thought, you always thought that they have that quality in their team. They have too much quality for them not to have a phase in the game where they're going to dominate. And they dominated that last 20 minutes. And luckily, we kept them out. Reece Williams and Nat Phillips did exceptionally well. We'll obviously touch on player ratings, but we'll have to touch on the VAR decision. Now, we could be sitting here blasting VAR, and probably this is overlooked slightly due to the fact that we did win and it didn't really cost neither team anything. This VAR decision, right, is ridiculous, man. It was a penalty all over. I mean, before VAR, people are looking at, right, he wins the ball. Yes, he clatters him. The primary objective of the tackle is he wins the ball. Now, with VAR, we're looking at, does he clatter him? Does he follow through? The momentum he takes into Nat Phillips is so full force it could have broken a leg, and I'm not being harsh there. He did clatter his leg. It just reminded me of Van Dijk when he got injured with Jordan Pickford, in the sense that it walloped his leg, it straightened his leg, and I was expecting a hyperextending. But obviously, long story short is you don't play the game in slow motion, you play it in full motion. And when there is a challenge like that, you have to criticize that. If United did the same to us, we'd be saying exactly the same. They'd be saying exactly the same thing as we're saying. But mank refs. Or I just want to know your thoughts on that decision, because for me that could have been a massive turning point if you look at the game and what could have gone on after it.
I think it's mixed views from where you come from, but again, football's not played in slow motion. Football's played in fast motion. Like, you could hear Jamie Carragher moan about it the whole, literally 20 minutes after this thing happened. You were just moaning about it shouldn't be played in slow motion. But I think for me, it's 50-50 because now in this age, this modern era of the Premier League, the follow through also matters. If you used to look back in the day, the follow through, as long as you got the ball, it was fine. But now you look at the follow-through, and I think the follow-through was nasty by Eric Bailly, even though he got the ball. But I think it's controversial, but I think it was a penalty. But we were lucky that we scored the other goals, so we don't have to look back at the penalty and say that we should have been given a penalty, and that would have changed the game. But thankfully, we moved on from that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not so much the whole challenge in itself, is the consistency, because I guarantee we'll see another incident like this and it'll be given, or it'll be different, and I just want consistency in the sport that we love, because VAR is taking away that edge of excitement away, and that anticipation that something good's going to happen. So look, I have a lot of things to say about VAR, especially on us this season, but we'll obviously get back to the positive stuff. Liverpool nailed back on front. Bobby Firmino, he performs in the big games. It's actually underlooked when you look at how much he performs in the big games. Just want to know your thoughts on Bobby Firmino, because it seems like every big game, Leicester, Roma, this one, he always seems to have his say on it, and he did put in a good performance yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I said Storm in the preview. I think he knows how to break big teams down, and I think if you even remember me saying, I said they ain't gonna have Maguire. And who's the best at taking inexperienced defenders out of the position? Roberto Firmino. And he did that with Victor Lindelof and Eric Bailly, which allowed Salah to hit them on the counter, which allowed us to get 3 chances, allowed Trent to go forward. I think he turns up in the big games. He's a big game player, as you said. And I think what a performance by him.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, if I'm being honest. Then obviously Marcus Rashford scored. We started to get a little bit nervy. Well, it's safe to say that I got a little bit nervy. But then Mo Salah, 21 goals this season, 11 on Harry Kane. Absolute monster this guy is. 30 goals in all competitions this season. What a absolute player. And to be honest with you, the celebration, the passion, everything was just summed up Liverpool. Mo Salah, honestly, mate, I just can't. I've lost for words on Mo Salah. There's literally no words you can put for him. He's crazy, but Mo Salah, confidence. We need him. Can you imagine how much different it would have been without him? Look, mate, I think he has to be on the top of his A game, because we probably relied on him a little bit too much this season. But he's delivering. He's doing his job. Mo Salah, you little dancer. Right, what's your thoughts on Mo Salah?
Was fantastic. What else do you want me to say? I don't know how James Redmond said it, but I said it similar. Yeah. He's just absolutely fantastic. I think you take him out of that squad 2 seasons ago, everyone's saying if you were to say Salah, Mane, Firmino, who would leave, people would jump to Salah straight away. But this season, he's proved every one of those people that said it. He's proved every person wrong that used to say he's a one-season wonder. That's my one-season wonder. He scores 21 goals this season and he's in the race for the Golden Boot. He's been in the race for the Golden Boot 3 seasons in a row. And there's pundits that have the audacity to say that this guy's...
4 seasons now. 4 seasons, man.
And pundits have the audacity. This guy's greedy. This guy doesn't want to... This guy, all he cares about is his Golden Boots. If that's all he cared about, he would have... He took the team meeting. I think there was a team meeting in... March, not March, as soon as we lost the Manchester City game, he was given the vocal point. So for me, if he's greedy, I don't think he would be a leader, but enough of that. I think he's been very influential for us this season. I think it would be very hard to see our place in the table without Mohamed Salah. It's because he's just amazing, to be honest. I'm lost for words because of Mo Salah. Hopefully Liverpool give him whatever he wants and he signs that new deal in the summer.
Exactly, man. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king. Right, we'll move on to player ratings. We'll start with the goalkeeper. I'm going to go at 7 out of 10. I felt like he was a little bit shaky, nearly got caught out again. But I think the thing with Alisson, he needs to set his nerves quicker. I feel like that's been a bit of a problem and a bit of a trend we've been seeing with Alisson over the past season. Alisson, what are you saying for him?
No, I've got 7.5. I think he made a mistake early on in the game where he passed it, and he got very lucky that Edinson Cavani missed it. Because if that goal goes in, I think he changes the game. But again, lifeline handed to him. But I think commanding his box, he was good. Coming out for corners was very good as well, because United have good aerial threat in Eric Bailly and Cavani. So I think 7.5 is fair in them.
Yeah, so back four and midfield. What are you saying for the back four and the midfield? We'll combine it just to speed things up. What are you saying for the seven that were in the back four in the middle?
Trent absolutely great for his man of the match. And the fact that United fans were saying Wan-Bissaka and James abandoned him, I think you should go to a psychologist and really get your brain checked out. Nat Phillips' own goal was a little bit of disappointment, but played very good after that, got the assist, so I'd give him a 8.5. Reece Williams, I'm sorry I doubted you in the last video what performance you had, but 8 is fair for you. And Robertson, I think Robertson had one of the most underrated performances. I think him tracking the run of Rashford, that recovery pace was needed a lot, and I think his performance went under the radar, so I'd give him an 8.
Yeah, man, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I couldn't agree with you more. Middle three, I'm going to go for Fabinho, 7.5, 9 actually. I think he was exceptional. Thiago, a little bit different from him. Probably a little bit of a drop off, but still overall quite fairly positive. So I'm going to give a 7.5. So Fabinho set 9, Thiago 7.5, and Gini Wijnaldum I'm going to give a 7.5. I think he was a better performance from him, personally carrying the ball forward a little bit more than we've been seeing. But what are your thoughts for the middle three?
I think Thiago was good at first. I think last 10, 15 minutes, I think done a little bit what Gini used to diddy dallying and lost the ball a little bit. But I think other than that, before he's perfect. Fabinho, what best year in world football. I think keep him in there. Even never ever take Fabinho out of the CDM position. Just never. He hasn't lost a game in there ever since he played for us this season. There, even if you have to play Costas Tsimikas as centre back, just leave Fabinho in the CDM spot. And Wijnaldum, I think first 20 minutes, just doing what he did the whole season. I think he was poor first 20. Could have passed the ball forward a lot of times. I think as the game went on, I think he developed into the circumstances. I knew this was a big game. I knew this was his last derby. And I think he took it well. He performed well, took care of the ball, pressed it nicely. So it was a good performance by Gini. So I'll give him a 7.5 for Gini, 8.5 for Fabinho, and 7.5 for Thiago.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, I couldn't agree more yet again, man. Top three: Salah, Jota, and Firmino. 10 for Firmino, 7.5 for Jota, 8.5 for Salah. That's what I'm going for. What are your front three?
10 for the Bobby Dazzler. 7.
Salah, you there, lad? Right, he's broken up. But that button, please hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. Oh, Salah, you're back. Front three ratings, lad.
Salah 8.5, Bobby Dazzler 10, Jota 8.
Yes, lad. Come on, up to Liverpool. Massive boost in terms of top four.
3 games.
3 games. 3
Champions League is ours next season.
3 finals, and we'll be covering. Yeah, man. 3 finals, 3 games left to go. We'll be giving you all the content on L5 Star FC, which gives you all the more reason to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, turn the bell on for Klopp Talk TV. The link will be in the bio. Hit that subscribe button to L5 Star FC first and foremost. And we will see you soon for West Brom preview to another cup final. Up the Reds, you'll never walk alone.